Carried your name like a bruise in my chest. Every memory sharpened by all I suppressed. We built our home on unfinished goodbyes, smiling through storms with surrendering eyes. I blamed every silence, every wound, every scar. Measured the distance by how broken we are. But time kept whispering through the noise somehow. You don't heal love by dragging it down. So I opened the grave where the old ghost slept, laid down the anger I promised I'd keep, and the chains that I wore like a second skin fell to the floor and forgiveness walked in. Forgiveness was never rewriting the past, never pretending the hurt didn't last. It was breaking the lock that kept my heart bound to shadows that follow whenever love's found. And when I released what we could not undo, I finally stood in the light next to you, not haunted by who we once were somehow, but free enough to truly meet you now. We spent so many years speaking through pain, calling it love while repeating the same. I wore old heartbreak like armor and pride. You touched my hands but I still chose to hide. Then one quiet night I stopped keeping score, stopped asking suffering to love me more. And I saw your face without yesterday's smoke. For the first time the silence finally broke. No saints in this story, no villains to blame, just two human hearts learning fire from flame. And mercy arrived like rain through the drought, not changing the past, just letting it out. Forgiveness was never rewriting the past, never erasing the shadows we cast. It was opening windows inside of the soul, letting the wounded air finally go. When I released all the pain I held to, love stopped surviving and started being true. No longer prisoners of then and how. We were free enough to truly meet now. What if love is not there? What if love is desperate? This moment unguarded, this life after death, not death of the body, but death of the blame. We're touching your hand, does it reopen the pain? And maybe redemption is simple somehow, to stop loving the wound and start loving right now. Forgive